Good morning. This is our view for this morning. Watching the sunrise over the Rockies. Can't really get much better than that. Gotta watch it go down last night. Big grassy mountains right behind us. And the silence is awesome. Only broken up occasionally from where I stand by a sneeze or two from Christy. Absolutely beautiful. This morning we're going to cook some coffee, make some breakfast and all, and then we're going to head on down to Telluride, which is about a 4-hour drive or 5-hour drive from where we're at right now. So we should be able to make it in to Telluride this afternoon, or not this afternoon, but this evening. And hopefully, Christy is over her altitude sickness bits. She got a little bit sick last night, just headache and nauseous. And hopefully we can get that under control. This is right outside Salida, or Salida, Colorado. Right at around 10,000 feet up, so it is pretty high up. But the view is just absolutely amazing. So we're leaving out, we got all packed up. It is 8:30 local time. And the good spot that we picked last night is right on top of the 𝗬𝒐𝒏𝒈 Trail. This is the 𝗬𝒐𝒏𝒈 Trail. Not sure what day it is. I think it's day 10. Mm-hmm. What's today's date?
The 10th.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Sunday.
It's Sunday. Goal for today is to make it into Telluride and to take showers.
Yes.
Because Christy stinks.
You stink.
I don't stink.
Yeah, you do.
I smell like a bed of roses. But Christy, on the other hand, smells like a bunch of fermenting apples.
Do not.
No, I'm just playing. Actually, neither one of us stink because we haven't really been sweating, and it's been, pretty pleasant. In most people's eyes, they would consider it pleasant. We consider it cold, but nonetheless, having a blast, man. So, tire pressure light came on today. Checked all the tire pressures. They're all good, so not real sure which one it is. I'm thinking it's probably the spare. And I really don't think that we're bad on tire pressure. I think that what's happened is the altitude and the weather has tripped it. But all the tire pressures in which we're actually driving on are good. And I've got a pump should I need it. So we're rolling. We are normal driving time. How long did you say, Ben?
3 hours and 55 minutes.
3 hours and 55 minutes. So 𝗬𝒐𝒏𝒈 Trail driving time, that's probably 5 to 6 hours. Going up and over the mountains and all. So we should be able to get there about 1 to 2 o'clock, which would be pretty nice. Then we can kind of adventure around Telluride and find a place to take a shower, so Christy doesn't have to stink anymore. And from there, we'll eat the world's best pizza, in my opinion. That's the current situation. Yep. Just come on through. Whoop-de-doop-de. That thing's hot like rabbits. What are they called? You found out what they were called. Those were just deer, I think.
Yeah, no, that was just deer.
What were those big white-butted things called?
Oh, man. Pronghorns.
Pronghorns. Figured it out. It's called pronghorns. I would like to say Salida is a really cool little city from what we can see. It seems really quaint and all. And everybody seems to be having a good time. And it seems pretty busy in the town center. Although if you buy beer here, evidently they dilute it down a whole lot in the gas stations and at like Walmarts and stuff. So you have to go to the liquor store. And when you go to the liquor store, you can buy full beer, but you can't buy it any other place, which is kind of crazy. Look at the deer laying down, sleeping.
Aww.
That's cool. That was really neat. I've never seen that before. Alright, we are on one of the first mountain passes that we will be going on. This is quite a rocky one too. I'm super stoked. We're fitting to do a little off-roading, baby. And all I can get on the radio is either classical music or people talking trash about politics. I'd prefer to listen to the birds chirp with my windows down. Problem is there's so much dust. Beautiful though. We could camp here.
Yeah, we could have kept going.
It wouldn't have been as pretty though. I
No.
don't think this is as pretty as where we were.
No, it's not.
Doesn't have the views for sure. There's a tent camper. Don't see many of those.
Yeah.
Most everybody's got their big fancy rigs and careful. Alright, so we've been on the 𝗬𝒂𝒏𝒈 Creek Trail, whatever, now for a pretty good while. We have not exceeded the speed limit of 10 miles an hour, which is fine by me because I enjoy these little trails like this. It's mighty rocky. Rocking and
Those
rolling.
trees were on fire at one point, or just did.
Those right there? It doesn't look like they get a whole lot of sun. Something's killed them, doesn't it? Hadn't put it in four-wheel drive yet. Hadn't really seen the need to. I hadn't really put it in four-wheel drive a whole lot throughout the whole trip.
I think one time.
Yeah, I don't think that it'll do any better or worse on this little trail here. Although I've often wondered when to put a vehicle in four-wheel drive, and the answer that I've received, professional advice that I've received from a four-wheel drive driving instructor, was anytime that the vehicle can benefit from the additional traction, put it in four-wheel drive. If that was the case, we'd be in four-wheel drive the whole entire time on this trail. Let you guys use your own discretion whenever you want to put it in four-wheel drive. How many bikes were there? There's about 6 bikes. About 6 bikes that entered the trail at the same time we did. As you can see, they gone. They gone. They get right on through all of this. Little creek. We might not ever make it to Telluride.
God.
Oh, God. those spruce trees have died like that. They've been eaten up by the beetle that comes through and gets them. There's some kind of beetle that comes through and eats. Yeah, that's what it looks like. They've been eaten up. What'd you say about that guy?
So we're blowing his doors off.
We come across a guy that is on this little trail that we're on here. He's on an old Jeep. I think that's called a WJ. I don't know. We used to have one. Great Jeeps, but it's the Grand Cherokee. Probably 03, 04 model. The one before they did away. It's like the last one with the solid axle. Nice vehicle though, nonetheless. But you know, I go by the old adage of when you're off-road, slow is a little too fast. But he took that to a whole nother extreme. And I think, I'm not mistaken, but I think that there's some hikers back there that'll probably end up passing him. Because my man was going slow. But you don't want to go too fast through this stuff. But damn, I'd like to get on through, you know. You're still on the same road though. Still not done over 10 miles an hour either. Probably 5, really.
Yeah.
Chrissy's getting sloshed around. It's beautiful out here, though. And rocky. Oh, and I do have it in 4-wheel drive now. Not that I think that you would have to have it. You could probably make it through this with 2-wheel drive, but I'd rather not have all that strain on the truck. Just go ahead and crawl right on up it. Like a spider.
Spider monkey?
Like a spider monkey. Ooh, Lord. What's out here? Oh, look. There's rocks. Who was it that wanted a rock?
My mom.
Well, take your pick. It is, the truck is already though. I don't know, I don't want to put any rocks in it. All that. These rocks like where they're at. They don't want to be moved.
You sure?
Get her. I thought I was coming down on the side rocker panel. I thought we were got her.
It's already got a dent, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't pay for sliders. I do reckon I need to get them. Looking forward to that. We've also made Yellowstone a stop on the trail. Well, not on the trail, off the trail, but so we're going into there. Pretty stoked. And then after we get to Port Orford, Oregon, from there, it's going to be a lot of the touristy stuff. So what I mean by that is we're going to travel down the Pacific Coast Highway, which I think that's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready for that.
Into Southern California, which I'm going to have to make sure Christy looks homeless and unkept whenever we go there, because a lot of pretty people. She might mess around and leave me for one of them
Some man meat.
pretty juice heads that walk around there. And then go into LA, go up through Hollywood. Christy see all that. From what I understand, the weather in Southern California right now is in the 90s.
Really hot.
90s and 100s. So, I don't know how much camping we're going to do out there, but probably do a good bit. Check this out. So the whole trail we've been on all day just kind of snakes around this little creek here. Pretty cool. So anyway, like I was saying, so we'll go up through Hollywood, and then we'll head on out to the Mojave Desert, hang around there for a little while, and maybe camp out. I'd like to go up the Mojave Road to the spot where you bring a rock. Oh, perhaps we should get a rock to bring to the Mojave Road.
I thought you were supposed to take it from there.
I thought you were supposed to just bring a rock.
I don't know.
Oh hell, now we got to do more research. So, go up through the Mojave Road and then get on Route 66. Well, first go to Las Vegas. And then from Las Vegas, get on Route 66 in Kingman, Arizona. And then start our trek through the Grand Canyon and Four Corners and Monument Valley and all that good stuff. So, big trip, and we're only just now getting started. So, we're looking forward to it. The title there is USA on Dirt, a 5,000-mile off-road adventure. However, by the time we're done, we're probably going to have about 12 to 13,000 miles of travel. And we counted the states last night. How many states will we have traveled through once we're done?
I think it's 17.
17 states. So it's a pretty long journey. And the 5,000 miles, though, comes from the Transamerica Trail, which is the off-road trail that we're taking here. That's what's 5,000 miles. So keep watching. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. If you do like it, subscribe and you'll be notified every time we drop a new video. So along this trail, Christy has found somebody's roll charts. If you lost your roll chart to the Transamerica Trail, then let us know. What does that little sign say right there? Let us know, and I'll be happy to send them to you.
I ate all my snacks, nothing left to get me through except the thought of beer. Kylie Kraus.
I got some beer, Kylie. Wonder if that's who lost their roll chart.
There's another one.
What does this one say? This little signs down here.
I can't. You gotta pull up some. Mirrors in the way. You want to quit now. I feed off your misery. I will drink your tears. Andrea Wilson. Oh.
Alright, Dan. Motivational words of wisdom from the summit. You're not going to use those to navigate?
No.
They have campsites and stuff on those. Or places to camp on those. The amount of wildlife that you come across on the trail is pretty unique. You know, earlier, and oh look, it's a mama deer and her two little babies. Oh, there you go. The kids run off before the mama did. I don't know if they could have seen that in that video. Earlier today, though, we came across quite a cool sight with the deer just laying down in the middle of the,
Oh.
Look at him.
Oh, God, I gotta go. Little spaghetti legs.
Uh-huh. But the deer was just laying down in the middle of the grass, kind of in the middle of the city there. I mean, just...
Napping.
Yeah, just napping. Just imagine big dogs just laid out in the middle of in the yard is kind of what it looked like. It was surreal, but Finally making some better time now, which Christy's happy about because she's ready for some pizza. She's all stoked about this pizza I've talked up. And I hope that the chef is good today, because if we get there and the pizza's not good, Christy's liable to whoop me.
I'm going to kill you.
Yep, she's liable to off me. Right there in the middle of Telluride. Other than that, we need to find a shower.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't stink, but I just feel nasty.
I just want some water on my body.
I told you at some point you really enjoy a shower. It's happening, huh?
It's been about 2 days now.
Yeah. So I got the solar shower. The only problem is it's been in the 50s. So that's kind of an issue, being outside in the water in the 50s. The other problem is we've been traveling through these mountains, and as you can see, there's a lot of shade and there's a lot of trees and stuff. So it's been kind of covering up the solar shower's ability to be able to soak in some of that sunlight. And then where there has been sunlight, quite honestly, there's been, you know, storms and whatnot that are raining or whatnot that have kind of prevented it. So all that mixed together has proven the shower, the solar shower, to be inoperable at this point as far as heating up the water. Now, if we absolutely had to, I could probably boil some water and warm up some water, a couple of pails of it, mix it in with the water that's inside the solar shower, and everything would be hunky-dory. But if we could just find a shower, then we would be hunky-dory that way too. So just going along here, this county road XX32, looking at the creek right below us. And, you know, all I can help but wonder is why, I wonder why a creek kind of snakes its way through rather than just going straight. It's kind of odd. I don't know why it wouldn't just go straight. Thugs. Straight thugs. Look at how big, my God.
They may be pregnant. Let me see if she'll let me pet her.
Well, that'd be a good way to get them out the damn way.
Mm-hmm. Feel like you got some food?
We'll try it again. Here we go. Yep, they're not having it.
No. At least they got out the way.
Coming up another little rocky pass here. I've put it in four-wheel drive again. Not necessarily because I think that you have to have it, but because it's just a little bit less strain, pulling and pushing, you know. This is called Razor Dome Road. Now, according to, and we are outside of Sargent's, Colorado, and according to Sam's maps, we're actually off of the trail. Not quite sure how we got off the trail because I never saw a turnoff, but it does look as if the trail comes back and meets up here at the crossroads, so no big deal there. But this is definitely a pretty gnarly little pass here with some good views as well. See, if you look at the map, it says that we're running parallel to the trail. And the only other road is over there. So, and it's not running the same direction as the trail map shows, so. I tell you, there's nothing more exciting than going from a nice smooth dirt road where you can get, 45, 55 mile an hour, and boom, into a rocky road where you can't get no more than 10. We're inside the Gunnison National Forest, fixing to go up Cinnamon Pass, and I'm running out of time on my video links because I've recorded so much. You guys are going for a heck of a shake right now. Imagine what we feel like. Yeah. But anyway, so stay tuned for the pass. So Christy and I have been listening to audiobooks throughout our trip here. It works out pretty good because I don't have any service to play Pandora, and the FM radio signal is actually non-existent through many of these parts. But I was just telling her she fell asleep listening to How to Change Yourself on audiobook, and he didn't even get past telling what he was going to teach you in the book. Like, he was just going through each chapter and telling you kind of, what to expect and all that. She's out like a light. Didn't even give the guy the poor guy didn't even have a chance to get through to her.
No, I just clunked out.
I wish I could just share with you this drop-off over here.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna share it with you. Let me share it with y'all too. Yeah. Drop off. Road. Drop off. Mm-hmm. Nonetheless, back up Cinnamon Pass. Why do you reckon they call it Cinnamon Pass? You think they grow cinnamon up here?
They might.
You ever tasted fresh cinnamon?
No, have you?
No. Is that a thing?
Fresh cinnamon?
Is cinnamon a plant?
I don't know how you... Well, you'd have to grow it, I guess.
I mean, I've seen cinnamon sticks. That's a lot of questions. There's your eyeball trees again. Those trees have eyes.
They don't have eyes.
Yeah, those trees can see.
You're crazy.
Crazy is as crazy does. Yeah, that drop off is real. It's a real deal, that drop off. Holy cow. It's exciting. We're like, how many feet up? We're probably 11,000 now, right?
9,000.
Oh, 9,000. Yeah.
9,200.
Yeah, I found all 9,200. It's right down there. Literally just drops off. Holy cow. So it's probably a good thing you can't really get up any speed on this road because you're flying off the edge. Like with a hang glider, you could literally just jump off right here and just soar through.
Soar?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go down there. Jeez, buddy. Holy cow. Yeah, let me share with you. Here. That's what's down there. Whew. She's just gonna jump out. Chrissy wanted to get a picture. I wasn't gonna let her ass out. Hurry up, get that picture, woman. We got places to go. Well, what makes the water so green and teal? Alright, so we are going up Cinnamon Pass, and we just came up to a sign that told us 4-wheel drive is recommended beyond that point, and I definitely see why, because this is the trickier of the passes, and I'm telling you, that's snow.
It's not snow.
It is snow.
Mm-mm.
It's snow, Christy.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it is.
When did it snow here?
What are you talking about? It's like, it's 12, 13,000 feet up in the air. That's snow.
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's snow.
I don't think so.
It's snow, Christy. Christy doesn't believe me that there's still snow on the ground here. But up on these higher elevations, she doesn't realize that these snowpacks stay up there forever in a day. It's snow.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Chrissy, is that dirt cold? That's cold dirt, isn't it? Well,